Well guys, it somehow got worse. Over the span of like a week, MrBeast and his team have gone from being the most successful people to ever touch this platform to some of the most controversial influencers on the internet. Now, if you've somehow managed to go the last 2 weeks without hearing anything about what we're going to be talking about today, then you, my friend, have quite a lot to catch up on. So much so that I'm probably not going to even try and do a recap in this video, because what we're going to be talking about today is going to take a really long time on its own, and I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible. However, just for context, I will tell you what kind of brought about what we're talking about today. Over the last few weeks, Ava Chris Tyson, a long-running member of the MrBeast team, has been exposed for being into some, really funky shit. If you want more details on that funky shit, I will leave a link to a video on that in the corner. But with a long-running member of the MrBeast team and MrBeast best friend being exposed for this, people started to do some digging on MrBeast and the rest of the team, and a lot of bad shit has been found. Clips and screenshots have resurfaced of MrBeast saying some really weird shit, stuff that sort of aligns with what Ava Chris Tyson was doing. It's not a very good look. And because of that, the internet's perception of MrBeast has at least momentarily changed, and it's caused some people who used to work for him to speak out. Most notably, a YouTuber named Dogpack404, who released an hour-long documentary, almost, exposing MrBeast for a lot of shady practices and some downright illegal shit. Faking videos, running illegal lotteries, mass exploitation of his audience. It's some pretty serious stuff. Since this video has been uploaded and since it's gone viral, I have had countless requests to take a look at it, and I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, this is just somebody trying to cash in on the drama. But after watching this video from start to finish, this needs to get out to as many people as possible. It's a very well-made, no stone unturned approach to doing this, and I think it's important that people see it. However, I will not be showing everything because I highly recommend that you go watch this video on your own. Seriously, I would recommend you watch this video over watching mine. This is just going to be my take on certain situations this guy talks about and try and help expand upon some of the things he said. If you want all the information, go give this video a watch. Shit gets pretty crazy. But with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's begin. Please subscribe.
Hi, I wanted to provide some context to this video. I'm a former MrBeast employee, and today I am alleging that the company rigged videos and did illegal lotteries and sold fake signatures. I would consider that fraud, okay? Thank you, enjoy the video.
Now, MrBeast intentionally manipulates these children's vulnerable minds for profit using 3 simple steps, which closely align with the 3 major types of behavioral learning. Step 1 is getting the viewer to associate the brand with trust and authority. MrBeast videos are real, and he's a great guy that gives away big rewards to his loyal followers.
Okay, so this is a big issue with a lot of YouTubers, especially YouTubers that target children. I've talked about this before with Darman. This guy actually uses a Darman clip later in the video. Don't know if we'll get to that. But a lot of people have not taken me seriously when I've said similar things about Darman. He's doing the exact same thing. He's trying to paint himself as this all-knowing, super good guy authority figure, when in reality, it's all for the brand. It's all for profits. This is a pretty big problem across all of children's YouTube.
I will show you irrefutable evidence in a minute that his videos are in fact fake. Step 2 is showing the viewers that when people interact with MrBeast in a way that benefits MrBeast, when they do what he tells them to do, they win big rewards.
Is he subscribed? You are subscribed. Here's some money. Have a good day.
Some of them feel like I just walk around with $1,000. It's like, oh, thanks for watching my videos.
Hit that subscribe button because you might bump into me in real life and it might make you a lot of money.
When people are devout followers of MrBeast, they get rewarded. And step 3 is finally calling on the viewer to act in some way that benefits the brand, promising big rewards in return. Now it's your turn to do what MrBeast tells you and you will win big rewards. But you actually won't unless you're famous or friends or family of a MrBeast employee. So young, impressionable viewers are made to believe that MrBeast is a trusted authority who can give them big rewards. These young viewers are explicitly shown that dedicated followers or random subscribers like themselves are winning big rewards when they do what MrBeast tells them. These young viewers are explicitly told repeatedly that if they subscribe, if they buy products or act in some way that benefits the brand, they will win big rewards. Trust MrBeast, watch him help others, contribute to his cause, and one day he'll help you too. That's the formula.
Okay, so this is something that a lot of big YouTubers have been taking advantage of for a pretty long time, and it's something that I don't understand why YouTube hasn't cracked down on. The call to action is a staple of YouTube. It sounds crazy, I know, but videos where you ask a person to subscribe versus videos where you don't, the amount of subscribers is increased by like 100 times. As a YouTuber, you are shooting yourself in the foot if you don't at least subtly ask for likes or ask for subscriptions. However, the way that MrBeast does it, and the way that a lot of YouTubers do it, is kind of manipulative. If you have a sibling or a cousin who's like 8 to 12 years old and you have to interact with them frequently, it is hard to explain to a person who does not have to do that how fucking stupid kids are these days. Like, look, I'm sure I was a pretty stupid kid, but you guys don't understand. When MrBeast says stuff like subscribe for a Lamborghini or subscribe for $1 million, anything like that, kids are like, oh my god, I'm about to be fucking rich. And this is kind of what this guy is talking about. These kids that watch MrBeast, they just know no better, and MrBeast takes advantage of that constantly, and in a lot worse ways than just asking for subscriptions.
MrBeast fakes his videos in ways that are worse than you realize. I say that because he's been exposed for faking videos before, and the common response is, why does it matter if the videos are fake? They're just meant to be entertainment.
Have you ever faked a video?
No. But this train track is CGI, these bus wheels are CGI, this explosion is fake, this shredder is CGI, this car is digitally lifted, this pit is fake, this guy is fake, this raccoon is a paid actor, this island costs more than $1, this city is not abandoned, these buildings are CGI, but it's not your only way out. You can literally get an Uber to the airport for $20. That's not a lurker. It's just a guy. This whole room is fake. This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
Okay, so I will be the first one to admit, when the whole Rosanna Pansino thing came out, I think that's her name, I was of the opinion of, oh my god, who the fuck thought that MrBeast videos were real? Obviously they're fake, they're YouTube videos, they're for entertainment, and to be honest, I still hold that opinion. To this day, I cannot imagine anybody older than 12 thinking a MrBeast video is real, at least in the sense that everything you're seeing on camera happened in the way that it's presented. So this CGI, all of this stuff, it doesn't really bother me. However, something that I failed to consider when talking about that Rosanna Pansino situation, and something that this video opened my eyes up to, it's not really about whether or not these videos are fake. It's about what MrBeast is able to do when his audience thinks that everything he does is real. Now, him faking videos is still an issue, and it's something this guy's gonna talk about later, but I think the perception that faking these videos generates is the core issue. MrBeast being able to become this figure where he can literally say anything and his audience is gonna buy into it, and that allows him to make a fuck ton of money.
Okay, so MrBeast fabricates some contestant dialogue and timers and movements and storylines and uses a bunch of shitty CGI, but who really cares? I mean, the videos are just for entertainment only, right? I mean, it's not like he's ever rigged the results of a challenge. That would be impossible because he films with hundreds of random subscribers, right? Wrong. Let's look at this video. Not only were the results of this video completely scripted, but the contestants are not random subscribers.
So many people had jobs.
Oh, that contestant had to get out for her job? I guess you forgot she's your hiring manager. I actually recognize a lot of people in this video, including Jimmy's own girlfriend. So yeah, the random subscribers you see in challenges are actually never random. They're almost always local to MrBeast, and oftentimes friends and family of MrBeast employees, or just the employees themselves. And when they do pull someone from outside of North Carolina, it's usually somebody who's in the industry, who's camera trained, who has built a following.
Hey, anyone I'm friends with watching that wants 10 grand?
They are never random subscribers. If you subscribe, you will not win $1 million.
Now, this is another aspect of the whole faking video situation that I sort of overlooked in the beginning, because again, I was under the impression that the issue people had were the videos being fake, like that was the thing people were upset about. But again, when you're able to extract so much from your audience because they believe that if they do this, or if they jump through this hoop, or if they buy that, that maybe they'll get to be in a MrBeast video, when in reality they never had a chance to begin with, that's fucked up.
So now that I've explained some of the ways that MrBeast lies to build trust with his audience, I want to go on to explain how he exploits that trust for profit through running illegal lotteries, selling fake signatures, giving children diabetes, and more. A call to action is simply when you tell the viewer to do something. Saying subscribe is a call to action. Early in his career, MrBeast found a better version of this where he takes a call to action and he adds positive or negative reinforcement to it. Now, as adults, we can recognize that subscribe for a cookie is a joke. It's not a real offer, but again, MrBeast's audience is primarily children who may have authorities in their life that actually use sweet treats or video game detentions as forms of reinforcement, and you aren't born understanding sarcasm. Whatever the reason, these reinforced call to actions are more effective than just saying subscribe. Oh, but there's an even much better version. The call to action giveaway.
Okay, so this is what I would consider my main takeaway from this video, and it's what I'm going to be focusing on the most. Like I said, I've never really cared that MrBeast videos are fake. I figured everybody knew that. But it's one thing to fake videos and profit off of those videos because they are entertaining. It's a completely different thing to fake videos and build up a trust with your child audience, and then exploit that trust to manipulate those children and make yourself millions upon millions of dollars through pretty shady methods.
So yeah, that's what a call to action giveaway is. At best, they are a way to buy subscribers, but much of the time they are legitimate scams. Either a YouTuber doesn't actually give away a prize, or in the case of these live streams, they are illegal lotteries where the only way to win a prize is by making a purchase. And obviously, I'm not a lawyer, so I'm just going to show you the law and then show you irrefutable evidence of what's being done, and you can make your own conclusions. The FTC defines a lottery as containing 3 elements: a valuable prize, random chance, and consideration, which can be time or effort, but in most cases is just payment. To successfully run a contest or a sweepstakes, you must eliminate one of these factors. A contest, for example, eliminates chance, and a sweepstakes eliminates consideration. In determining if any MrBeast giveaways have been illegal lotteries, we need to identify a prize, which is distributed through random chance and cannot be won without spending money. On August 2nd, 2020, MrBeast live streamed him and his friends signing limited edition shirts celebrating 40 million subscribers. And here are just some of the clips from that stream.
For those of you who are just joining, if you buy one of our limited edition 40 mil special shirts, we're celebrating 40 million subscribers with a really big video, then we will sign that shirt, and some of them will get random prizes like this. In 10 minutes, right, because we gotta give them time to do their cart, we'll give 2 orders $500 each. 5 minutes, someone's getting $3 grand in their order. In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. 2 minutes, newest order gets $2,000. Good luck, everybody.
So this was a 6-hour live stream. They took it down off YouTube, but 5 hours of it are still up on their Facebook page. And during those 5 hours, I counted 46 illegal lotteries. These lotteries are also run poorly. Multiple times they would say something like, buy in the next 5 minutes for a chance to win. And then 7 minutes later go, actually, the newest order in 30 seconds is gonna win.
In 5 minutes, we're gonna do the same thing again. We're gonna put $1,000 in a random order. Hey, Daryl, don't we owe someone $1,000?
We do.
Yeah, so, all right, so the newest order, in 30 seconds, we are gonna put $1,000 in your package.
Another shady thing he did was constantly suggest that they're doing too many giveaways to make a profit.
My guy over there doing the numbers is like, stop, please. It's like, you do realize every time you give away an Xbox and $1,000, you don't make money. I'm like, oh.
When there was just no way they were ever even close to losing money on this stream.
I don't know who this is, but you just got a pair of AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Almost everything that someone's bought, we put something in their package. I'm not gonna make money.
In 5 hours, they gave away about $50,000 worth of stuff and sold over 50,000 t-shirts. Selling these t-shirts at $42 each, profit margin would be about $22. But even if they were making like $1 per shirt, they would still be fine. Also, by my estimates, only 1 in every 1,600 orders actually won a prize. And I guarantee he has real-time analytics on his laptop. He knows they make more money every time he says, oh my God, guys, we're giving away so much stuff. We're not even gonna make a profit. Please, don't you want me to make a profit?
Okay, so that was a pretty long clip, but I wanted to let it play out because honestly, and I'm saying this at the risk of kind of sounding stupid, this is one of those things that I just assumed MrBeast was not doing. I have never in my entire life sat down and watched a MrBeast video from start to finish, other than the few I've talked about. I've never watched a live stream. I really have no idea about the man's social media presence and how he conducts things in these videos. I honestly just kind of assumed, since I never heard anything bad about him when it comes to these giveaways and stuff, that he was just doing what he said he did. However, it appears I was completely wrong. Just watching this clip, watching what was going on in these live streams, I can't believe nobody ever called him out for it. Or, I mean, I guess I can because the only people watching these live streams were children. And that's why MrBeast and the whole team felt so confident doing this. I mean, you can't take advantage of most adults like this. Not saying none, because I'm sure some people would fall for it, but this is just so black and white as an adult watching this. Any adult who watches this knows that millions of children would fall for it. And it really begs the question of what kind of person is willing to do this. Like seriously, listening to him do the whole, oh no, we're not making any money, how are we doing this, we're giving away so much. It's just like, really, dude? Like, that is the kind of shit that will not work on anybody who has a developed frontal lobe. I mean, there's just really no way around this, and it's kind of uncomfortable. He knew exactly what he was doing. He was taking full advantage of every kid watching his videos, and watching these live streams makes that extremely evident. Now, of course, he has to make money. What he's doing is a business. Whether he fakes the videos or not, they still cost a lot of money to produce, that's without a doubt. But that doesn't excuse using these shady methods to exploit children that seem to a lot of the times cross over the shady threshold and become just fully illegal. And the clip from the live stream we just saw is not even close to the only example of this happening. Like I said, I can't show everything that this video highlights, but a few notable examples. At one point, MrBeast did a video where for $10 you could put a picture on a rocket, and he said he would send it to the moon. Well, the rocket exploded. It did not make it to the moon, and MrBeast offered no sort of refund whatsoever to any of the thousands or potentially millions of people who paid $10 to have a picture put on the moon. There was a video titled "Buy This Shirt to Be in a Video," where the rules of how to get into a video from buying a shirt were constantly changing. They did an unboxing stream where after Jimmy received $100 in a letter from a fan, they said they're going to give away packages to whoever buys merch, which really seems like he's trying to make the kids think they're going to win some money if they buy merch. Just a lot of really scummy shit.
I got all the Feastable chocolates. Let's try them and rank them 1 to 6.
I'm gonna be completely honest, totally not biased, because if it sells more, I make more money.
I'm gonna be honest, and I hope Jimmy is sitting next to me and not getting his feelings hurt.
Compare it to Hershey's. It's our Crunch Bar.
Okay. This is the one you believe in.
Yes.
Not crazy, Jimmy.
No?
No.
You don't like Crunch Bars?
I do like Crunch Bars, but again, it's too sweet.
Let me try this. Maybe these are defective.
I
Oh
do
my
like
god, this tastes good to me.
Wait, we're supposed to be ranking them. I rated the first one, so we going completely off of.
Oh,
we
well,
going completely off of.
we're in too deep. I rate this a 10 out of 10. I give this an 11 out of 10. Keep in mind, only 5 ingredients. Infinitely healthier for you than the normal thing out there.
Also my favorite so far.
Okay, here's the thing. I didn't realize you were a dark chocolate guy.
I'm not a super dark chocolate guy. I do love dark chocolate. I get this a 7.8 out of 10.
Okay, I'm starting to understand this,
Yeah,
man.
man,
Okay,
you're a little
okay.
higher.
I'm starting to figure this man out. You're gonna like this one, right? You like salt? I read
love
you as a
salt.
sea salt guy. I'm gonna get rid of these.
I love salt.
No,
I want to try those.
You just don't. Trust me. You like.
This is
You're
the
a
best
dark
one?
chocolate kind of guy. Yes. If I can read the room. The room is red.
So I wanted to include this interview because watching it was pretty eye-opening for me. It's crazy how much Jimmy tries to fight against Keith's honest review. Oh, you don't like Crunch Bars? Too sweet, this might be defective. Oh my goodness, this is delicious. Oh, so you like dark chocolate more. Oh, you're gonna love this one. You like salt, right? This one's amazing, trust me. I mean, it's like, damn. He would not let him have an opinion without saying something that made it seem like the opinion was not valid. He was genuinely just creating his own reality. If Keith didn't like it, he would not let it be the chocolate bar's fault.
And he runs these sweepstakes to like bribe children with gambling to consume more sugar. Like, this is far worse than a lottery ticket because a lottery ticket doesn't give you diabetes and only pay out your rich and famous friends.
For 30 days straight, we are going to be giving away $10,000 to a lucky customer who scans the QR code on the back of any new Feastable bar.
It's just disappointing to see somebody pretend to care about the health epidemic in the US only when it's profitable for them. I know this point isn't going to resonate with a lot of people because of how normalized high calorie and high sugar diets are in America. But like bribing children to get into the habit of consuming excessive amounts of sugar, like $10,000 a day as a giveaway is very deliberate because it's trying to create repeat customers that just buy out of habit. Like doing this, especially when you clearly understand how much of a health risk it is to these kids.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat.
It's honestly just evil to me, and I pushed back against this a lot while I worked at the company. For Halloween this year, Feastables is planning on putting $1 million in a chocolate bar, and they wanted to do a bunch of like scummy marketing and shit. My manager literally said at one point that they wanted to associate buying a Feastables with your dream coming true. So they're pitching ideas like, you know, buy a Feastables, win 10K, buy a Feastables out of a vending machine, and the vending machine just starts spitting out money. Buy a Feastables and it has a ticket to Disney World, whatever, right?
Okay, so this is obviously something that should be addressed, and it's something that MrBeast should probably not do. However, I feel like this will quickly turn into a situation of, oh, we don't like this person on the internet right now? Okay, let's chastise them for everything they've ever done, while ignoring all the other people who have done the same things. And look, I'm not saying that this guy is doing that, but I know how the internet operates, and after reading some of the comments on this video, people sort of get tunnel vision in a way when stuff like this comes out. What I'm talking about is, yes, it is obviously not a good thing the way that MrBeast is promoting this chocolate. It does seem like he's trying to create a very unhealthy relationship with children and this chocolate. However, if we're going to say this is bad, and it is, don't get me wrong, we need to do the same shit for when soda brands partner with video game companies for cap codes, or when other chocolate brands try to give out money doing the same thing. Brands of this nature, brands that specialize in sugary foods, love this shit, because they can get people buying their products that might otherwise not, and sugar is addictive, so getting people to buy their products that haven't before is a great way to get a person hooked. What's a good way to get a person hooked on your product if they have no interest in trying your product for the product itself? Saying if you buy a bottle of this soda, you can get something exclusive for your favorite video game, or if you buy this chocolate bar, you have a chance to win $20,000. It happens all the time. Reese's literally got in trouble for this last year because people were accusing them of running an illegal lottery for $25,000. Marvel and Coca-Cola have been partnering for a while now to where if you buy a can of Coke, you can scan a code and you get a stupid augmented reality Marvel character. So look, I'm not trying to take the attention away from MrBeast. I think objectively what he is doing is far worse because there are so many incentives and the incentives are so huge. But I think it's important to attack the system rather than a person who's just taking advantage of it.
Also, going back to sweepstakes law for a second, payment isn't the only form of consideration. Consideration can also be time or effort that directly benefits MrBeast in some way. Like, I don't know, if he told his fans to clean up and organize his Feastables displays in Walmart for a chance to win $5,000. Shelfie cleanup and $5,000 drawing? They thought this was going to be a monthly thing, but it got a lot of controversy, obviously. How can I successfully clean up the shelves? Wow, glad you asked. No bars on the shelf? Go find an employee and ask them to check to see if there is product in the back room and ask them to bring them out so you can put it on the shelf to match the tags.
Okay, so I remember when this was hitting Twitter and people were getting upset about it, and I remember not really looking too much into it because once again, I'll be honest, I kind of blew this off as something people were just getting upset at MrBeast over and it probably wasn't that big of a deal. But no, this is actually fucking insane. MrBeast was genuinely telling his army of cracked out 7-year-olds on Feastables to go harass Walmart employees to get stock back on the shelves. Are you serious? That is the most hilariously insane thing I think I've ever heard. I mean, that is some super villain shit. This guy has hundreds of millions of subscribers. You've got to imagine at least a few 100,000 kids went out and did this. Can you imagine the hell that these Walmart employees had to go through? Just minding their own business, and then one day out of nowhere, armies upon armies of Fortnite gamers are storming the store, asking where the fuck are the Feastables? That's wild. But I think that is a good place to call it a day. He talks a lot more about the lotteries, the morality of these videos, how he rigs them, how he sets people up for failure. Seriously, he goes into so much detail in this video that if you really want to understand this whole situation, you're doing yourself a disservice not watching it. This video is not meant to be a summary of this guy's work. It's more just a collection of a few of the things I wanted to highlight and a few of the things I found most shocking or important. If you want to know everything, I can't recommend this video enough. Well guys, what do you think? Were you aware of how bad things were over on the MrBeast channel? Because like I said, I just always assumed things were going by the book. I still think the guy has done a lot of good. I don't know how fake all of his videos are in that sense. I still think a lot of the good deeds he's done should stand and they're not wiped out by his shitty business practices. But after watching this video and doing a little little bit of research on my own afterwards, he is definitely not the guy I thought he was. I always knew that a lot of what he was doing was a front, and I mean, at the end of the day, he's running a business, but it would be dishonest of me to say I thought it was this bad. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and walk on over to that subscribe button and touch it. It's free. It won't cost you anything. But for now, that's all I have for you today. Bye.